Grand Rising, everybody. It is Friday morning. We're getting ready to go into the weekend with a nice, relaxing, calm, clear mind. Best way to go. I know the energies have been really crazy this week, for me included. I did say yesterday, and I mentioned it also, I had an issue and I left it on the YouTube because I want people to know that toxic positivity is not healthy, that there are issues, there are triggers, everybody has them. And for me to sit here and pretend like, oh no, I meditate every day and life is so good. No, it's not. I still have triggers. I still have issues. And just being aware of them and being aware that I'm absorbing other people's energy and that there's something going on with energy, and anything that is coming into my space, I'm allowing that to come into my space. So not that I'm blaming myself for what's going on, but when things are going on in your life that are not comfortable, that are triggering you some way, honestly, all we can do is look within and say, why is this triggering me? Why? What is going on? Right? So we're going to do some inner focus today, and especially on releasing resentments against others. So like I said, if you have any crystals, go ahead. I'm going to do a green one for my heart chakra and a blue one for my throat chakra, so that I don't curse people out. So grab which ones that you want. We're going to sit quietly in your space. Everybody get relaxed. Sit as straight up as you can if possible. And you know what? Let's take a good stretch like we did yesterday before we start. Instead of after, let's get that juices flow and stretch. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. As you inhale, picturing that white crystalline tube lighting up inside of the center of your body. Exhale, pushing that tube down the base of your spine, down through all the layers of Mother Earth, all of her dirt, her rock, her clay, down to her fiery core, and inhale, pulling all of her energy inside of you, and exhale. Make sure you're taking deep inhales. Picturing that energy out the top of your head, going through the clouds, the stars, the sky, the galaxies, the planets, all the way up until you get to heaven. Exhale, pulling that energy down. Inhale once again. Exhale. I just want everybody to relax their bodies. I want everybody to relax your mind. Now I want you to release your ego. Any judgment, any fear, anything that does not serve us does not belong in the space, and we ask it to now leave. As we sit in this space, feel the lightness in your body. Feel that calming blue light as it trickles from the top of your head all the way down the front of your face, your neck, your shoulders, your arms, down your elbows, working its way through your fingertips. Feel that light coming down your chest, your stomach, moving down your thighs, your knees, your legs, coming out through your toes. This energy flows like water like we are. We can't fight the water. You get tired. Your arms grow exhausted. You can only tread for so long. Float. Feel the power of the water as it moves you and shifts you into your highest vibration. Now I want you to put yourself in a boat. Your boat is on this little river. It's calm. The waters are not rough. There's lots of trees and foliage on both sides. All you can see for miles is just trees and bushes on both sides as you're traveling down this quiet, calm river. There are no paddles. You are just sitting. The force of the water is pushing you down. Your guides are asking you to sit back. Allow them to do some of the work for you. Right now in this stage, they want you to enjoy some of the stuff that is going on in your life. You cannot work and work and work and work and work and wait for happiness. You cannot work and work and work and work and wait for abundance. You cannot continue to beat down your soul, your mind, your body for goals that do not serve you. Our intentions in life should not be meant to drive us to work and be hurt and to live in ego. Our intentions, our goals, our life's purpose is to find joy, to be joy. And through that joy, we lift the collective consciousness together just by being joy instead of looking for joy. Joy cannot be found outside of this boat. Start looking at the shoreline. All of the things that you want, are they really important? Look at the shoreline, and without ego, what do you see? Are there people appearing? Are there things appearing? Release your ego. Life is not about accumulating things. Life is about accumulating experiences so that we can go back into the spiritual world and upgrade our consciousness up there. Up there, there's no emotion, there's no pain, there's no sorrow, there's no death, there's no brokenness, there's no anger. These are all things we come to earth to feel and to experience. Experience all of the wonder, all of the joy. The things that are not comfortable, You chose to experience this. Sit on the boat. Just glide with your guides. Don't fight the energy. Deep breath in. Slow, deep breath out. You're coming to the end of the river and there's a split. To the left, really rocky waters. Everything that you've received, the trauma, the heartache, the pain, the resentments, they're all on this left side. If you choose to continue to go down that river, it will be rocky. Remember, you have no paddles. If you choose to go to the right, the waters are calm. This is what you are giving to the world. What energy are you putting out there? Being a good person doesn't mean that that's good energy putting out there. You need to love yourself. You need to be kind to yourself. Being kind to others is not being kind to you. Your guides are asking you now to make choices on which river you want to go down. Neither one is wrong. Both are your life. How you choose down to go this river is your choice. Do you want to travel with the resentments, the anger, the hurt, the pain? Or do we want to take those experiences, transmute them, and let the energy flow? Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Your guides want you to know that the choice is always yours. No one is controlling that boat but you. All they can do is help when you ask. They cannot change the direction of your boat. They may hand you a paddle. They do not control the boat. They do not control the water. You don't control the water. How thrilling of a ride would you like? The choice is yours to make. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Now, as you sit in the space, choose which river. It's okay if you choose the rough one. That means you're still holding on to things that we need to release, and there is nothing wrong with that. Picture a green light in the center of your heart space, emerald green as you're traveling. That light is always within you. Do not dim it. Do not turn it down. Do not turn it off. Nice deep breath in. Slow deep breath out. Another deep breath in. Deep, slow breath out. Your boat is docking. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. As you get out of your boat, is anyone there helping you out of the boat? Who is on the shoreline? Who you see will either be someone who's helping you or hurting you. These are your guides or your triggers. Write down what you saw. Keep it in your mind. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. Okay, well, I thought we were going to release resentments today, but apparently that's not where they wanted to go. So I think it was about releasing resentments, but I think the point was that we can't, I don't think, I know. The point is, like, because I know I was like, okay, they want to go over resentments today, but when it came down to love, it's because we cannot release those resentments until we love ourselves. And then also realizing that the rivers are going to split, and sometimes they come back and sometimes they're not, and we all have a choice, but it's never wrong. Do you know what I mean? Everything we experience is a choice that we make. And I know this is like one of the hardest things for people to hear, because like a woman who's getting abused, right? I choose my words carefully. I would never say that to someone who's getting abused, like, well, you chose this experience. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I would never say that to somebody, obviously, but when you cannot control other people, we can only control ourselves. And that is honestly why this experience, oh, good, Jean, is, I believe, is repeating for me, because of the anger and the emotion that I get behind it. It needs to be me also looking at them and releasing my resentments. Why am I so angry? What is it? Do you know what I mean? And that's why I said it, because I'm like, what is it? What is it? Why can't I just let it go? So that's what I've been doing the last couple of days, and going down that river and listening. I just really, truly feel like they're telling me to just stop choosing the rough river. I keep choosing to go down the left, and evaluating why am I choosing to go down? Why am I making it so rough? Because my reactions to what's going on is what's creating my reality. My reactions to what's going on is creating the energy that I'm living in. My reactions, my thoughts to what is happening is creating my vibration. And I'm aware of that. So that's why I said you cannot control other people. So all we can do is go look within and figure out, where am I vibrating? Why am I vibrating here? How can I change this vibration? So sometimes that means walking away from situations that don't serve you, and if it's not easy, shifting to that place. And it's hard. It's hard, guys, but we didn't get here overnight. So we have to slowly shift. And I honestly, 2 days ago, Caroline, I forgot to tell you this, but after your meditation, when I walked into work, guys, I walked into Dick's and I literally broke down in tears. I was crying all the way through Dick's to my store, which was wonderful. I'm like, hey, good morning, everybody. I'm okay. I'm okay. No, but I'm used to crying in public. But what I heard from my guides were, and this is the thing that we do to ourselves. I was so upset about being upset about the thieves. And as I walked into Dick's, they were like, Mijita, 3 years ago, you would have already posted those videos. You would have posted something really nasty about these stupid kids. You would have thrown a chair across the room. You would have gone to a bar that night and you would have had 4 margaritas and 5 tequila shots just to make yourself feel better. You would have gone to bed feeling like shit. You would have woke up angry the next morning and taken that energy right back into the store. That's what I used to do. And they were like, You don't vibrate it there anymore. Can you give yourself some fucking credit? You lived as an angry person for 42 years. My God, Kim. Okay, so you got triggered by some thieves. Think about what you would have done 3 years ago. And I just broke down crying. It's getting me emotional now because we are so hard on ourselves. So just remember, the growth takes time. It's day to day, because every time those triggers happen and we make that choice to go down the calmer river, then what happens is our boat, we just control it. That's why I said we don't need paddles. We just go that way. We just say, no, we don't want to go this way anymore. We're just going to go this way. But that takes time. And I forgot that. And I got triggered and I forgot that, so it was a good reminder. So it's all about the self-love. So let's remember this weekend that when somebody is happening or something is happening and there's a trigger, we're just going to say, you know what? It doesn't matter because I love me. I love me enough right now to choose to go down to the calm river. I love me enough right now that I really just don't feel like dealing with those waves and the rockiness. I'm too tired for all that right now. So I'm gonna just love me, and I'm just gonna choose my peace. And if that means you have to ignore that thing for that moment, then that's okay too. But you can't push it away because energy does not die, it flows. So you can't just push away your triggers. That's what I did for a long time. And that's why I drank for a long time. You must work through your triggers. Okay, guys, but how we do that? Through loving ourselves. And I love you all. Thank you for raising my consciousness and the collective consciousness just by showing up here. Have a great weekend. We're going to do all calm waters this weekend. And if we don't, it's okay. Just get to the shore, get off your boat, dry off, move your boat, and then get back on. We have to do that sometimes too. All right. Everybody have a great weekend. I'll see you all Monday.